Let's pick up on page 222. You already have the t1.psd file open. Let's make sure we have the default foreground and background colors. You can click here. Also, you can hit the D on your keyboard to get a black foreground and a white background. Filter, render, and difference clouds. Now let's add a little blur with filter, blur gallery, iris blur. And I'll move the center of that blur up a little bit. Let's hit OK. We'll work on the color, brightness, and contrast. Start with that, brightness, contrast, adjustment. Change the contrast to 70. Add a second adjustment, the channel mixer. We'll choose the green channel. Change the red value to plus 37. Change the blue value to plus 108. Finally, let's go up to the adjustments, go to exposure, and we'll make the exposure plus 0.9. Let's open the history panel. We'll do a little time travel, window, and history. You can see all the things we've done in this file since we opened it. I'm going to click on this blur gallery state. Notice I'm not clicking over here. That would set the source for the history brush. Just want to click and select the state. That takes us back in time before we applied the brightness contrast layer. Let's go to a different point in time in our image. We'll go down to the modify channel mixer layer state. And this is right after we put in the channel mixer and set the settings. Let's go back up to the difference clouds history state. And now we're going to change something. Notice that when we change it, all the other states will go away. You cannot stick in a new action and have the existing states stay. They will go away. So we'll do filter, noise, add noise. Set the amount to 3%. Choose our distribution to Gaussian and monochromatic. Hit OK. Now that we changed our history, we cannot go back and revisit those other states. That would disrupt the space-time continuum. We'll do filter, render, and lighting effects. We'll come up and choose flashlight from the presets. For our color, we'll come and choose a light blue color. And we'll put the light source up here above the RIP. We'll come over and change our ambience to 46. And then hit OK. I'm going to close my history panel. Rather than doing the 2-up version, I'm just going to drag this thing over using the move tool the way we did before. Click and drag it right up onto that thumbnail, and come out and drag it on top of the image. Got a color management warning. Not going to worry about that. Just click OK, and there's your tombstone. Let's move this down to the lower left-hand corner. Cut off the bottom of it somewhere around here. Let's save this. And I will close T1 and not save those changes.